Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, February 25th. We're looking at window traders market profile of the ES and the NQ. So the bears continue to win, okay? They gave back a trend day today, no doubt. They left excess at the lows in E, but we also have nice excess at the highs in A. Another very important point that we haven't seen in a while, especially since we've been in the bull market, all 23 and 24. We haven't seen the opening 4 days in a row now since A period. Today we opened, went up a little higher, never saw it. Look at yesterday, same thing in ES. Look at Friday, open and drive down. Look at Thursday, open and drive down. So that is 4 days in a row in ES that we have not seen the opening after A period. Now NQ, same thing today. And today is pretty much a quick push down. Yesterday, open and drive Friday and Thursday. So that's kind of rare, especially because we've been in a bull market. But right now, things have changed a bit. Right? I'm calling the weeklies and dailies down on ES and NQ. NQ goes out with a gap. NQ held a gap lower. Remember, they had the price probe yesterday. Never saw it. They have a 19-wide point of control. Never saw it. So, again, I'm in bigger increments here because the ranges were big. Our range, again, in ES and SPY is the sixth largest. Now, volume isn't that good. It's 50-something million. It's better than it's been. And in NQ, the Triple Q's case, we're at 47 million, which is much better because they only average 30 million. But our averages have been so poor that these look, I think, better than what we would normally see, right? Again, if this is really long-term money selling this market, we want to see 100+ million in ES, in SPY. We want to see 75 million in Triple Q's. Not happening yet. So, but for now, they've done a pretty good job. The market just got too short. We had a big-time reversal bar in E, which left the excess. We do go out in ES with actually an afternoon pullback in J and a 9-wide point of control. And Q goes out with an afternoon rally high in H, a 10-wide POC, and again the gap. And righty goes out with a 9-wide POC and a pullback in J. Okay? Had a good day. It was a good day. Everything was short again. Didn't take one long. That's at least 2 days in a row. Because why? The market's been telling me to look for shorts. Plain and simple. The majority of my trades since Thursday, Friday, yesterday, and today is short. I took a short in A period to get the overnight low in NQ, which worked out. And then, believe it or not, hold on, my mouse has been messing up on me lately. So I took that short. Then I actually took a short in ES to get the overnight low because NQ got theirs first. Got that. Took the short in B period to get A's low in NQ. And then ebb and flow shorts. We had lower value. We had a gap. We had indices in NQ. We had one-time framing. So everything was in favor of the bears. So any kind of short, and even ES, I took one also in B period. C and D took the shorts on ebb and flows. Now again, we did not. ES got the IB low in C. NQ didn't get the IB low till E. And they only got it one time on that quick spit out down in E. But again, I did okay on shorts, on ebb and flow shorts in C and D. I stayed away from trying to jump on and take that short to get the IB low. Believe me, I was very close a couple of times to taking it, but I didn't. I did get it in E to get the IB low, and again, more ebb and flow trades. Remember, we were holding single prints, and then we had the reversal bar, and it ripped up pretty good. I took a short in I period because I thought we would finally stop the one-time framing up. Actually, timeout. Was that I? Because we had already stopped the one-time framing in H. I took a short in I, but it wasn't against stop and one-time framing. Oh, versus, oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't read my own writing. I shorted I because H had stopped one-time framing up. I one-time frame down, so on a push-up, I was shorting it because we were one-time framing down. Same thing in I. Okay? And I took a short in K to go back to POC, which worked. And I took a small short also in L for that reason. So again, it all worked. I told the room again early today in A and B, there is no reason in the world to look for a long at all. Let the market come into some two-sided trade, and then you could look for longs. And by two-sided trade, I meant getting at least 3 wide. Now, again, the ammo was still very, very strong in favor of the bears, but at least now you're 3 wide and you know you're out. So if you bought B's low in C and D, you could have made some money, even though you had a trend A still going against you. But to be buying A as it's just free falling and B as it's free falling, you're going to get hurt. So that's what we try to explain to the room. I'm not going to go over destinations because I put these in bigger increments, but we have wide pocs and pullback in ES. And then I want to show you the charts because they've changed a bit. So first off, we have 3 days to go in this month. We're in a 4-month balance in ES. It's not a pretty candle right now in the monthly, but we do have 3 days to go. So we'll see if they can change that. But for now, it's balance. The weekly I'm calling down because I never called the weekly up in ES because ES barely stretched the all-time high. So they were always balanced. So now that we took out the last 3 weeks lows, to me, we're down. Okay? So we're down on the weekly. And the daily is certainly down right now. Okay? Again, we have not seen the 200-day moving average in a long, long time. Are we going to finally make a return to it at some point? I don't know. Maybe IWM is giving us a little bit of a clue. This is day 3 now that they've closed below the 200-day moving average. They did not close below it once last year. Neither did NQ. Now, NQ is still above there. It's pretty good. And let's look at NQ quickly from top down because it's still a 3-month balance. It's an ugly candle, just like ES is. Weekly is also down. Remember, triple Q's made new highs. NQ didn't. So they were balanced. So now they've come out of balance to the downside on the weekly. And their daily is also down. But for now, they're still pretty far away from the 200-day moving average. Hope you had a good day trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. I have to leave early tomorrow, so the afternoon video will probably be later. I have to leave at 2:30 tomorrow Eastern time. But there will be a video when I get back. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.